Hello everyone, welcome to Learn with Spy. In our previous lecture, we have seen how to create a container for an image in Docker. So now we are going to see how to deploy a work project in our Docker using Jenkins. For that, I'm creating a separate user ID named as Docker admin. So user add Docker admin. You should do this all in a root user. After creating a new user ID, just you need to set the password type pass wd docker admin. We are specifying the ID for which we are setting the password. Now it asks for a password. You need to set the password, enter, and again password retype. As we have seen, it has successfully updated the password. Now I kept docker admin as my ID and password is admin. After this, you need to give the permissions to the docker admin. For that, you need to open vi sudo. Here, you need to write a statement docker admin. This is my ID. In this user ID, I am giving the permissions all equals to all colon all space all. It enables the user ID to do any modifications in Docker admin user and click on Ctrl X, Y, enter. Now I have gave permissions to my user ID. After this, you need to modify the SSHD file. If you don't know where the file is located, then just go manually. cd/etc. Let's see what are the folders we have in etc. There are several folders. In this we want SSH. Go into the SSH, cd space SSH. In SSH we want config file sshd underscore config. Now vi sshd underscore config. In this, we need to change the authentication for our user ID. Keep it as yes and save it. After changing this, come to the root. We have modified the SSHD configuration file. Then we need to just reload the SSHD file. For that, try the command service SSHD reload. Now the file will be reloaded means rebooting the file. After doing this, just create and duplicate session. Type docker admin, enter. Password, we have set a password as admin, so type admin, click on yes and cancel. You see we have logged into our docker admin user ID. After coming into it, come to the root user, sudo su hyphen, again type password. Now we came into the root user. Coming into the root user, go to cd/opt. Let's see what are the files there. We have two files, AWS and container. Now I'm going to create a new folder named as docker. For that, sudo mkdir docker. Now ls, I have created a folder in my /opt file in docker admin user ID. After creating this file, come to the root user, cd tilt, here type sudo cp -r docker file to /opt/docker. Now I'm copying the Docker file which we have configured in our previous lecture in easy to user. I'm copying that Docker file here, so I need not to write any more commands. Just copying the file. Again go to the path /opt/docker ls. I I have copied the Docker file. After copying this Docker file, you need to open this Docker file vi Docker file. In this, you need to write a command copy space dot slash start dot var space slash usr slash local slash tomcat slash web apps. You need to write this copy path. Means it will, if we deployed any war file, it will copy that war file into our web apps. After doing this, go to your Jenkins server. Now I'm going into my Jenkins instance. I'm starting my Jenkins instance. Till now I don't need my Jenkins instance, so I have kept it off. Now I'm turning it on. Copy its IP address, paste in browser, 8080 port number. This is my Jenkins interface. Type the user ID and password. We have already changed our password as admin and enter. While coming into our Jenkins dashboard, first we need to check if we have installed any plugin named as public over SSH. So go to manage Jenkins, go to your plugins. First I will check if I have installed that public over SSH plugin or not. If not installed, you must install it because we will work on it. Now install plugins. I will search that public over SSH is installed or not. Type public. You can see publish over SSH. It is installed in my plugins. So come to manage Jenkins. Now we need to set up that SSH in our manage Jenkins systems. In manage Jenkins, go to system. In systems, go down. Now click on SSH servers. Here you need to specify the name. When you listen the name as host name, you will give Docker admin or some other names. But here you need to specify the IP address of the Docker instance. Copy the instance of Docker ID and paste here. Username, give Docker admin. Click on advanced, select use password authentication. Type password admin, which we have already settled up. Type admin. Click on Test Configuration. When you see the success means it has settled up successfully. Now apply and save. After setting these SSH servers, then we need to go back to our Movextem. Before creating any job, we need to give the permission of administrator to Docker admin. Further, try the command chown means change ownership space hyphen capital R space Docker admin colon Docker admin space slash opt slash Docker. It means we gave the Docker permission as an administrator completely. This Docker admin refers to our previous EC2 instance where we have changed the host name. Now come to browser, click on new item, give the name as Docker build, select Maven, click on OK. In description, you need to give some description like Docker build, select Git. If you have your Git repository, copy the code and then come to here, paste it, select poll SCM. It will help us to automatic build. You need to type up to 5 stars. In goals and options, write clean and install. Click on post build actions. Select send build artifacts over SSH. Source file. You need to type the source file path like target slash star dot var is my source file. Remove prefix is my target. Remote directory is slash double slash opt double slash docker. Exec command is used to do auto building, automation deploying. So we will see these commands in our next video upcoming. So now we will do it manually. Now click on apply and save. Click on build now. You can see it has successed. Now go to your Movextem. We are already in Docker folder, so type ls. We can see there is another file named as maven underscore project dot var. Now we need to build an image for it. So write the building command for it. Now I'm going to write the command to build an image for it. Docker build hyphen t. Let's keep the image name as var underscore image space dot. We have built the image. We will take this image into a container. Write the command docker run hyphen d hyphen name. Container name keep it as tc2 because we already given tc1. So I'm giving tc2 space hyphen p. Port number is 8083 colon 8080. space image name, that is var underscore image. Just click enter. Now we have built container successfully. Now we are going to see it in our browser. Go to your browser. This is my Docker's IP address where I given 8080 as my port number. Now I am giving 8083 as my port number. Now here I am giving slash Maven underscore project. You can see I got my HTML form. This is the code which I have published in my Git repository. So I had done it manually but not automatically. Automation we will see in our next lecture upcoming. This is just a manual process how to deploy your Git repository using Jenkins to Docker and to see the output in our browser. So thank you for watching us.